Hi loves! Today I'll show you how to make these Mexico-inspired espadrilles, which I took to Carcassonne in France. This is the first of my 80 espadrilles around the world series, which is inspired by Jules Verne's book Around the World in 80 Days. For this you'll need espadrille soles, quilting fabrics, a sewing machine, a wool needle, fabric scissors and lots of pins. Did you know that espadrilles originated in the Pyrenees at the French-Spanish border in the 13th century? I looked up the name in the Fashionpedia, which is like a fashion dictionary, which helps me when I don't know a specific name. Unpack the soles first, and in here you'll find the soles, sewing pattern and some instructions. I really like the bottom with the snap bottom print, so I wanted to show it to you. Normally I wear 39 or 40 for sneakers, but 40 were slightly too big, so I should have chosen the 39 soles. On the top right you'll find where you need to cut your size, and to make it easier, I used a colorful marker to know where I needed to cut it. Grab your quilting fabric and fold it double. Then place the patterns on top and cut it twice. I use the same fabric for the two layers, but if you want it to be more stiff, use canvas fabric. I preferred mine this way because it's softer to my feet and more flexible since I have wide feet. Pin the pattern in place first, then cut it. Pin the middle, then sew it all around, leaving one bit open so you can turn it to the right side. Turn it to the right side. Then sew all around to stitch in place. Fold the pieces double to mark the middle. Then pin the front side of the longest piece on the front. Then sew it on both sides. Grab your soles, wool, needle and pins. Fold it double and mark the middle at the front and back first. Pin this on your sole. The needle is placed vertically, but don't push it so far that it sticks out at the bottom, otherwise you can hurt your fingers when sewing on the sole. Now pin the top layer on your sole all around. I place the pins at approximately 1 cm distance, which is less than half an inch. I didn't have enough pins, so I moved them along when sewing, but if you do have enough pins, pin them all around. Grab your wool and wool needle. I used half a meter of wool, but I kind of guessed it. Tie a knot at the end and sew it from the inside out first. Do this slowly in order not to break the wool. But even if it happens, don't worry, as you can start again where it broke off. The first time my wool broke off, so I started again. Wrap the wool around the needle first. Then sew it from the bottom through the loop. Then you can remove the needle if you want to pull the cord so it's sewn in tightly. Do this all around your sole and on both sides. This, my loves, requires patience and strong hand muscles. I took a break in between the soles, so feel free to do the same to give yourself a break. The term espadrille is French and derives from the Catalan espardenya, which is an expression for a shoe made of espart, a grass that we'll use to make the ropes with. Today, there still exist some manufacturers in the north of Spain that are producing them for over 100 years. I will leave a link with more info about the history of espadrille in the description box. When you finish, sew from the bottom in and tie a knot and firm it in the inside sole. And this is the final look, Mexico-inspired espadrille. Like and share this video if you enjoyed it, and watch out for my next espadrilles look, which will be inspired by France and Jean-Paul Gaultier. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video.